Hello everyone, it's System, and this is Glacial Awakening. Hope everyone is well, having a busy day. I'm having a utterly fantastic one, so let's get back to this pack here. Just kind of push forward. In between episodes, I worked on my base mostly. So you notice here, I got a different base here. I have these big pillars, I have the fancy doorways. They're actually round doorways, it's kind of nutty. Then are round windows. It's not finished at all. This is nowhere near finished. I don't even have a roof yet because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing. But I'm really happy with how these doors turned out. Just look at that, man. The doors look awesome. Probably going to change this. This is spruce right now. I thought it was going to look good before I started using like this block. And yeah, it's not really looking very good. Probably going to change this to something else. So I'm going to be adding a bunch of terracotta as well. So that should be pretty sweet when it happens. But I'm using these blocks here. We got them as a quest reward. I looked up the recipe for these things, and they're actually pretty expensive. But we got 2 stacks, actually 3 stacks, because the quest line kind of reset and changed there, right? And we get an extra stack for free that we probably shouldn't have, but they're just aesthetic blocks, so I'm not very worried. But yeah, I worked on that. I used architecture craft for these like rounded shapes and for the slants. And I could show you that over here, I think. Over here, I got a table. It is called the Architect Saw Bench. Pretty cool. You just put in materials, right? And this one I was testing. I may use this terracotta for like this floor and stuff. This is something I was looking at. I need a whole bunch of cactus and clay before I do that, but something I can work on. But you can go ahead and throw a block in here and just get, you know, all kinds of different blocks. And some of them are like different amounts. So this one, you get 1 makes 2, or I can make 4 of these railing things. You know what I mean? You just make all these different shapes. They're pretty nifty, pretty useful, and really good for decorating. It's actually turned nighttime. I have to deal with that in a second. But out here, I actually worked on a little area for a druid setup. So a little kind of makeshift, kind of altar kind of looking thing. I will kind of change the blocks in this. I just kind of using placeholding blocks right now, basically. But over here, I have a little area for our farms and our druid area, which is pretty cool. And I use those lily pads that we got in the last episode to keep the ice from melting, which is working out quite well. And these pillars, I don't like the spruce at all. So I'm going to be changing the spruce for sure. I don't know if I already mentioned that, but yeah, definitely not liking it. It's just not fitting. So I'll figure something out. I was kind of thinking about this, like I said, terracotta, but don't know if that'll be it. And I made the windows. I got that stuff done, and everything just looks snazzy. I actually even really like the pattern I used here, although I may swap out one of the blocks for something else. Just try things out. And down here, just going to have our like main little storage area. So I'm going to set up a door system here, which we're probably going to do in a couple minutes here. Then we're kind of push forward. But yeah, we're going to get that done and then kind of progress. So this is our base now is basically what I'm trying to say. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead, clean up my inventory, grab everything we need. And we're going to kind of push forward with the quest line. So yeah, that's the plan. I just took damage. And okay, the first thing we're going to do here is actually go ahead and make a little storage door system. So we're going to get that done really quick. Then kind of push forward to other things, but I definitely need a storage door system to kind of clean up the mess of my inventory now. I guess all our storage. Like these crates are great and wonderful. It's nice I can look them all up really easily using the manifest, right? But at the same time, I'm still digging through drawers half the time, trying to hunt things down, where if we have storage drawers like these, it's going to make our life a lot easier. So with this drawer controller, we can go ahead and take that, pop it right here. That'll link up these drawers. So if I take random crystals out of here now, then right click on here, they get deposited to these where they'll actually, you know, go back to their rightful place, right? So as long as there's a space in the drawer system, it'll automatically deposit them and we can just drop them off really easy. We're also going to decorate these things. So we're going to go ahead, I guess, and make some oak trim. We'll do like 2 recipes of that. Go ahead and grab a framing table and pop that down. We only need this around temporarily, so that's fine. And then we're going to make these frame drawers. We can use those in the framing table to basically make fancier drawers. Just make them the way we want to look, right? So we're going to just do that. I probably made way too many of those, but that's fine. And what I need here, a bunch of chests here. I grabbed a whole bunch of oak. I think we need a stack of drawers for the area that I'm kind of set up here. So let's do that. Grab that right there. That looks good. Then I gotta see if we can make all of our frame doors. Can we make an entire stack? No, we need more sticks. Let's do you. That's not enough wood. Let's get you out of here. Let's do that. Then grab the rest of our frame doors. There we go. We got a stack. So to decorate these things is really easy. So we're just going to pop it in there. You know, it kind of represents it on the table so you can see what it looks like, which is a nice little added bonus. But if I give it some of this chiseled stone now, it now take on the look of the chiseled stone, which is really cool. And you could change other things as well. So if I want to change just the front of it, I could do that, and it would look like that, right? So pretty cool how it works, actually. It's actually pretty neat. I'm just thinking about way I want to decorate it though. Did I ever make burst seeds with quartz? I can't remember. Maybe I won't do that. Okay, it was something I was thinking about, maybe doing a whole bunch of quartz. Yeah, we get a whole bunch of that. I could do the front of these white, which might look nice. And then I was thinking maybe the arcane blocks. If you put this one in this slot, it just does the edges of that block. So it's grabbing all the yellow from it and putting on there. I think that's kind of going to be what I go with. I think that'll be an okay block there. That'll fit the stone to the area. Yeah, that'll work. We'll just do that. That's going to be what I use. It's going to use one of these blocks, I think, for every one of them. So use them all up there. And now they're gone. But basically, I can take them, pop them down now, just like this. There you go. And we just have these nice, neat little drawers, which is really awesome. We also need to decorate the frame trim. So let's pop you in there. I'm just going to make this stuff to look like stone for now. I may change that later on if I change the floor. The trim is basically, think of it like linking cable for the drawers, right? So this thing works on any drawers that's within 12 blocks of it in any direction. So it could do a 25 by 25 by 25 in theory. Good luck accessing all the drawers, but you could do it. But it has to be touching. The drawers have to be touching. And the trim basically just links that up. So I can grab the frame trim here, do this right here. Go ahead and grab some more drawers. There you go. Throw a trim in the corner. And now if I put, say, wood there, right? And then right click, all the wood ended up in there. And that's kind of the idea. So we'll just pull that out right now. And that's going to be our little system. It's going to be just a nifty little system. I'll be able to pull pretty much everything out of our drawers that has large amounts. And stuff I'm grabbing all the time, right? So there's certain things I'm grabbing constantly. And it'll just make it so I can grab it much easier, basically is what I'm trying to say in a very roundabout way. So let's do that. Let's get this finished. I also realized, like, I never do this stuff with you guys. Like, every once in a while, I'll set up a drawer system really quickly or something. But I never show you the decorating. I don't show you that stuff. Even when I was building this place, it's just like, man, I'm doing a lot of building without showing it. I really need to learn how to do time-lapsing. Like, it's one of those things that's been on my to-do list to learn forever. And I've just never done it. I'm going to do that soon because I'd like to do time-lapses with building. Yeah, because that's something. I just want to be able to show that stuff, right? Because it's something that I should do. And I'm just robbing myself of content, really, because people do like to see that stuff. And then, yeah, then you guys could see it, see how I do things, and just be kind of neat. I just think it'd be neat all around. So, anyway, I know there's a little program to do it. I forget the name of it, but it is a little janky how it works. I just need to figure it out. But anyway, let's kind of get this all linked up here. There we go. Sweet. And all these should be linked up now. I do want to test them. So if I put in this one, is that linked up there? That one is linked up. Sweet. And the last one I have to test is this one. So do that. Do that there. There we go. So the door controller now, when I'm in here, if I want to drop stuff off, like I've worked in my crates, I grab stuff and, you know, did some crafting. I can just put the, you know, stuff back where it's going to belong. Then right click on this and that'll kind of, you know, facilitate putting it back in there. One thing I'm curious though, let's see here. What is something that it would be really easy to look up in our manifest? Let's go ahead and grab you. Let's put you in there. Let's go ahead and grab one of these really quick. I'm actually really curious about this. I didn't test this at all. Let's put you there. Awesome. Let's grab our manifest. I think it's on this key, right? Yeah. And if I go pick now, is that it? 151? Oh my goodness. That is actually awesome. Wow. I know anyone that's used drawer walls just went, hey, wow. So the manifest links up to the drawer controller. I can leave one of these crystals on the drawer controller. It'll still see everything in the drawer system, which is totally awesome and really cool. And that is awesome. So what I'm going to do here is probably move this stuff. I'm going to put them probably in single drawers and maybe even a crate now. And then I'm going to grab things out of here, basically, like stone, and just give it a new home, right? So I'll just kind of find a spot and then go boom. That'll be stone's new home. And whenever I'm looking for stone, I go grab it. We do need to make one more item, though. I should do that before anything. Let's go make it was right there, too, a drawer key. We're going to need one of these puppies. I think I have, like, one random drawer around here somewhere. I could probably just do it this way, right? Let's go ahead and grab you. Do that. Grab a template. And then, hopefully, yeah, there we go. We've got a drawer key. This is the last thing I'll probably want to do. And I'm just going to take it, right-click on the drawer controller. Adds these little padlocks, which makes it so things can't go into the drawer unless they belong there. So now, if this was empty and I take everything out, right? So I take all the stone out. you'll see there now that it's empty, but it still looks like stone. So that is the given placeholder where stone always goes. Nothing else can go in there. So nice to have that drawer key as well. Also, when you're putting down the drawers, I didn't do it because I didn't think of making the drawer first. But if I have one and I place it, the key in my offhand, when you put them down, it puts the lock there. So another little trick there that you should probably do, but I never think to do it. But anyway, I'm going to finish this up. Once I'm done, we'll kind of push forward and hopefully have a better inventory system here. There we go. I went ahead and threw a whole bunch of items into the drawers that I kind of want, you know, on quick grab status, right? So if I want steel now, just come get it. I know where it's at, and I can come check how much is there. So there's 19 tickets in there right now, which is pretty awesome or really useful. So we have this set up. We can access it with our manifest, and that is all around. Just completely awesome. Let's put you back, though. We're going to go ahead and grab some of this and a couple sticks real quick. We're going to go ahead and make a tool here. I guess we need a couple iron as well. And yeah, new tools actually from this mod over here. It's from Forbidden and Arcanus, which is a mod I've never heard of before. Looks like it's mostly tools and armor, although it has this weird block here. I don't know what it is. It looks like it's got something pulsing in the middle. Like, I don't know what the heck that is. And when I looked up this mod, it wasn't in my language. So, yeah, not really sure exactly what it's all about. But anyway, don't have to worry about that right this second. Just thought I'd point it out that it's in the pack. Maybe some of you recognize it. I do not. But anyway, let's do this. I saw there was a pick we can make from this mod really easy. Basically, you make these little obsidian with iron blocks here. Then you go ahead and smelt them down, and then you can go ahead and turn 3 of those into a pick like you would normally make a pick, which is pretty awesome. What we're going to get into is the next part of the quest line here. We have to get to the kiln. The kiln's going to make it so we can make Electrum. The Electrum is going to be used in the first machine chassis we have to get into from Ender.io. Every time you make one of the capacitors, you're going to need some Electrum. So going to be definitely something you need. So we're going to get that done. The problem with that is right here. If you go to here, you will see that it takes infused rock. To get infused rock, you need skystone. To get skystone, you need to find a meteor from AE2. So I know where one's at. We can find it really easy. So we're going to get that done. But we need to be able to mine it, of course. And that's mining level obsidian. So yeah, we'll get that done here. There they are. Obsidian. There we go. Then we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a pick. Sweet and sweet. And we get a pick that is mining level obsidian and 1861 durability. So that is very useful. Another item we're going to work on here too is not in here. It's actually up here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and make one of these because it takes infused rock as well. So if we make one of these things, I read in the book that we can basically power a vanilla furnace without having to give it fuel. So it uses ore instead. And I think it'd be pretty cool to try out. So we're going to do that. But we have to do magma block. And that was the only harder part of the recipe. And I saw this here, evaporator from alchemistry. And I've never used this thing before. And I'm not sure if it's going to work or how it's going to work. So we're going to try that before we leave. So if I have to do it a second way, I'm kind of ready, right? We actually need plates, right? So we do 5 of those right there. That looks good. Then we should be able to just grab a couple stone here. Let's do that. And what was that thing called? An evaporator, I think it was. Evaporator, this thing. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab one of them. That's cool. Grab ourselves a piece of glowstone. And then where did I put my tube at? My tube. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Oh, I have lava anyway. What am I talking about? I guess I could just take that and then pop it down then. Let's do that. Let's see if we can find our amphora. Let's link up to this here. Let's right click with it. Shift right click, right? Wait a sec. How do you turn it to pour mode? Oh yeah, it's left click. There you go. And then see if we can put one in there. And I don't know how this works. So is this going to turn into lava just over time? Or do I have to put a heat source under it? Like, I'm really not sure how this thing works. I guess I should have read about it. Oh, no, it's coming. Oh, is there one in there? It says there's magma block in there. Is that actually going to turn into like 10 of them? Oh, it's got an interface. Okay, so that's actually a really easy way to get magma blocks. That is actually really cool. And really simple. So yeah, that'll handle that part. And the rest of this, I think we can do really easy. We already have a token of fear. We make infused iron. And fire charge is super simple. So anyway, that's good there. We got our pick. We're good to go. Let's go ahead and actually sleep in a bed real quick. And then we're going to hunt down a meteor from AE2. Get our skystone we need. And then we can kind of, move forward from that point. But anyway, this is really easy to find because I actually know where one's at because I can see it from my base. So we're just going to head this way really quickly. I also have a, a hand glider, right? So maybe I'll pull that puppy out. You know, we got some mobs around here, though. I'd rather not mess with them if we don't have to. I came out a little quicker than I should have. I can see the meteor right over there, so... Oops, it's just one click. I keep trying to hold down the click button when using this thing. But anyway, that's cool. This is the meteor, so we can kind of go in through the top of it. Dig down. We should find a chest in the center, too, which should give us at least a couple of our plates from 82 for later in the pack when we, you know, get into that stuff, right? So let's go ahead, use our fancy new pick here. Dig down the center, see if we can find ourselves a chest here. Then we'll mine up a bunch of this skystone here. Kind of push forward. I like how the skystone chest with a meteor made completely out of skystone has 12 skystone in it. But anyway, here's our presses. So we got 3 of those. That's cool. Looks like we got the logic calculation in the silicon, which means we're just missing the engineering. We're still ways off that, so not that big a deal, but nice to have them so we don't have to hunt them down later. And then we'll have to dig out of this meteor. There we go. And we already got 4 stacks of this. Maybe I'll grab like 1 more stack. There we go. That's good. So yeah, we got tons of it. Anyway, let's head back home and then probably get everything together. Try out that Firestarter first, and then I'm totally lost. And then gotta push forward from there and get into Electrum. And the last thing I think we need is this. So we can actually go and make our extraneous Firestarter. So we're gonna go do that really quick and get that done. I'm processing the, I guess some of it. Oh, the last one just went through. Some of the infused in here, and I actually already grabbed some. Also went ahead and made some more infused iron because we need that. And then, yeah, we'll just do this little ritual and try this puppy out and see how effective it is, because if it's good, I may end up making more of them. So we'll kind of see how it works here with the vanilla furnaces. Just seemed like a cool thing to try. So that's what we need there. Then I need to sort out the recipe. So it's infused flint, iron, magma. So it'd be infused flint, one of the iron, and a magma block. Let's grab you. I need to not deal with you right now. I don't even have a weapon out, do I? Oh, no, I do. Sweet. Let's deal with Herja. There we go. And we got him dealt with. Let's go ahead and get the infused on. I think infused is going to go here as well. And then fire charge, infused iron, and token. So fire charge, infused iron, and the token of fear. Now, when I put down the infused iron, it's going to move it. It's going to probably move the infused too, isn't it? Oh, well, doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the whole recipe down. Let's do that, that, and that. There we go. That'd be infused. I believe that's the iron. There we go. I may do the recipe wrong once too, because I haven't done this yet. I haven't seen if the order matters. So let's put the token of fear here and the iron there. I think that's wrong, right? Yeah, that's backwards. No? Did I somehow get it right? Let's see here. Yeah, I messed up the recipe. I tried to mess up the recipe and messed up messing up the recipe. Let's switch those. So let's take you. Let's take you. Let's put the iron here, the token of fear here. I want to see if it works when it's not in order, because I like literally have tested that. So do that. No, the order doesn't matter, right? So the iron was last, wasn't last, right? Yeah. So the order doesn't matter. So I don't have to worry about the order anymore. That's actually really helpful. Anyway, we're going to get one of our fire starters here. Probably get some mobs in a second, but we can deal with that. Let's go ahead and get some food eaten, just in case. There we go. This one's actually taking more aura, too, isn't it? Is this one just taking longer? It's eating the stuff. It isn't producing yet. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it just takes a lot more aura. There we go. We unlocked some more stuff in our book, which is pretty awesome. And we got this new extraneous fire starter. So let's see how this puppy works, because I'm kind of curious. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and break the obsidian. Let's do that there. Shouldn't need this anymore, so let's get that out of there. And see if we can just pop it on the side. We can. There's no interface at all. And we need to see if it actually works. I know I have a large amount of iron to smelt up. I just haven't done it yet. I was actually kind of saving it for this. Let's do you. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually just straight up smelt iron, because that'd be fantastic. There we go. It's lit up. And we got the little aura particles as well. It is draining. I can see the aura going down in our area, but our tree should be able to deal with it. We'll kind of watch it. See how aura hungry this is, because I don't know how aura hungry it is. But we have some trees right there. If I have to put some a little closer, that's not that big a deal. I have trees over there now too, but at the same time, I could put a couple pretty close to here if it doesn't actually fill up from the trees from that distance there. So that is awesome, though. I mean, just using trees now, I could use that as fuel, grow the occasional tree, then we're good to go, which is awesome. Next thing we need to do is go ahead and get into the kiln. So let's go grab you, and let's grab some brick here. There we go. How many recipes do we need? I think we need 8 of this, so that's actually going to be a lot of brick, isn't it? I may have to do some more brick, because 16 is going to take 16 for each kiln brick, right? Am I thinking that right? 16? Yeah, see, that's only going to be enough to make 2 bricks. Do I even have enough clay right now? I might have to go do some mining. Let's see here. 16 per, so that'd be another, what, 8? Oh, that's enough right there, actually. No, we're good. We're fine. Well, I thought I was much worse off than I actually am. But anyway, I'll go ahead and smelt these up here. Once we're done, we'll do the kiln. And then, yeah, go ahead and make Electrum. So I think we got enough bricks to kind of get this done here. We're going to have some of these refractory bricks as well. I believe we actually need about 8 of them. So let's go ahead and make 8. There we go. Finish off these bricks as well. That is good. Then go ahead and actually make the kiln, right? So there we go. So that's everything we need for the kiln. I don't know if we actually get a quest reward for this one. No, we don't. Who needs a smeltery? This requires a lot of skystone. Crystal pickaxe. They were talking about the crystal pickaxe from Astral, which I didn't actually get into. So would definitely help. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't do that. Not worried about that. So yeah, we got a kiln here. We're going to have to make Electrum, which I believe is... I just want 2, man. There we go. And silver is right, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that there. There we go. That is awesome. So I noticed something too. I'm going to show you here in a second. There's a metal that I'm getting as a byproduct, mithril dust. It doesn't seem to have any use. Like, I actually looked at the bricks. Like, it doesn't seem like it has any use in the pack at all whatsoever. I just don't understand why a lot of like mods have stuff like that. You think it was from Magnetic Craft. It would have a set of armor or something at least, right? Just to make sense of the metal. I just don't know why so many mods just add these random metals that never get used. Even if they're placeholders for the future, I don't get it. Just leave them deactivated until you're ready to use them, because otherwise they're just taking up space, man. But anyway, where is my engineer's hammer? Let's go ahead and grab that. Gonna form the multi-block. That'll do that right there. We'll go ahead and pop those in. And I was staring at it like something was going to happen. We actually need some fuel. Let's actually go grab some charcoal here. That should be good. Run back up this way. And then just drop this off. So yeah, we should get 2 per recipe. So it doubles up because you're using, 2 ingots, right? So you get 2 out of it, which is pretty sweet. And then, yeah, to go this across twice. And then we'll be done that part of the quest line. And then we'll have to we'll have to actually start Astral Sorcery, which is pretty cool. Thankfully, we have an area really close to us. So it didn't look like there was a reward for that one either. So, fun fact, the medal given to the Nobel Prize winner is Electrum plated in gold. So, that is actually a fun fact. They were not lying. But anyway, let's take that. Let's pop that in there for now. And then we'll have to kind of look at the Astral Sorcery quest line. So, the first thing it wants us to do is the Astral Tome. So, that is not too bad. We do have to get Fey Leather, and we haven't had to do this yet. So, let's go ahead and grab our runic shears. Let's do that. And is that getting nighttime? I should sleep first. Let's go sleep really quick. Then we'll go grab some Fey Leather. I believe we can get it from cows and maybe the deer as well. We'll see here in a second. I was thinking about making a set of armor from this Fey Leather earlier in the pack. Then he removed the other dimension. And now I don't feel I really need armor. It's just like regular mobs now. And I probably make some at some point, but yeah, we'll see here. But anyway, to get this stuff, you basically just come in here. This is just where I have all my mobs kind of housed. So when I do the ritual, it affects them all down here. But I think, what? Phase of, what? The Fave equivalent has nothing to give you at this time. Oh, there's one. There we go. Apparently it doesn't actually always give you one. I thought it was going to give us one every time. I mean, we got one from one of the deer. I wonder how that works. That is weird. It'd be funny if you get some from the bug there. But we got one anyway, and that is how you get it. You just get it from the animals, and they only give you it apparently randomly, so you may have to try several animals before you get one, and that'll make it a little more work here. But anyway, that is cool, and we can head inside here. Let's do that. There we go. And we'll have to make a book as well, right? Not that one. Let's go here. Let's go to book. And I think we have everything else, so I think we're good. So let's go to Astral. See if we can grab the book here. There we go. What am I missing? one crystal. We could do that really easy. Where is my table? It is right here. Let's go ahead and grab one of the shaped radiant quartz. Awesome. And I could probably craft it from right here, actually. So let's just go ahead and make it. There we go. We have the Astral Tome. So this is a fancy book. Really cool. Has not much in it at the start. We only have this one section, Discovery. And I think you can double click on it, right? It kind of tells you how to start off here. And yeah, we don't really need too much from here. We will need a resonating wand. I think the first thing we have to do is actually make the table. So we'll just continue following the quest here, I think. Looks like it's going to give us a bucket of liquid starlight, which is good because that is the liquid we need anyway. This is your guide to the stars. Information will appear in this guide as you complete objectives. If you line yourself just right, you can be nearly invincible. That is cool. It wants us to go ahead and make the luminous crafting table. To craft the luminous crafting table, you need to find a starlight altar. Underneath the center is crystal, and you just put a crafting table, right? Yeah. Yeah, and the resonating wand. So what do we need for the wand here? And okay, we're just about ready to go here. I actually just need to make some coal, so I'm going to toss this in here and just explode a little bit of it. Doesn't really matter that I did that much. We need to make a material called City Marble, so we're just going to go ahead and make the City Marble really quick. And this is the easiest way to actually make coal, so let's do that there. Go ahead, grab some of that. That looks good, and that looks good. And we might as well grab a little bit more marble as well, so that should be fine. I think that's everything we need. I do have an open door here. Let's close that. What we have to do is go make this table here. Then we're going to make the wand so we can actually start hunting down rock crystal ore, I think. And this wand is, you know, the way you find it, so it's a thing. I think you can only find it at nighttime, though, if I remember correctly. But up here we have the little astral temple. This bigger one has a crystal inside it underneath. I haven't been inside this thing yet, so hopefully mobs don't blow me up. Oh, I didn't even bring any torches or any slivers, did I? Oh, I did bring slivers, good. So I can light it up on the inside. And last time I went inside one of these, the only reason I mentioned getting blown up, because I actually got blown up. So we'll kind of see how this works out here. Hopefully there's no creepers in here. No, we're actually safe. Cool. Let's go ahead and light this puppy up. Let's do that. Sweet and sweet. This is the little temple area. Got a little piece of sea lantern there. I guess a piece of sea lantern. I don't even know what that means, but anyway, let's head over here. Go ahead and go in the chest here. You got some free goodies, so that's not too bad. Some stuff we can use. And over here we got, oh, we actually get some constellation papers, so that is pretty awesome. So we got Avitas and Amara, some of the base level ones, which is pretty cool. Can't really do anything with them yet because, well, we got to get going. So what we're going to do is throw that down there. Sweet. Beam of light is going to start going towards it, at which point I believe we can go ahead and make this recipe, right? Sweet. There we go. Got ourselves a luminous crafting table, which is pretty awesome. Now, I can't remember. Can we make this in here? Yeah, we can. We just go ahead and make the resonating wand as well. And that is pretty much all we need from right here. And that's actually that quest, so that's pretty cool. Also notice here, it says unlocked stage astral. So I don't know really what that means, but it sounds like we unlocked a game stage? I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I did notice that there. Thought it was a little strange to see that message, but anyway, we're going to go ahead and pillar out of here. We'll also see our quest book too, because I think we completed one? No rewards. See, we were getting all these random rewards, and now we're not getting them anymore. I miss them. Next thing we'll need is a light well, but we're actually going to need a rock crystal before we can make this, and that's actually what this wand is for. So I don't know if we can do it right now, though, because it has to be nighttime, right? So let's actually go up, I guess, for right now. Let's do that. There we go. And okay, it's almost nighttime, so our wand should start working soon. But I'm kind of curious how it's going to work in this pack, because usually this is right around bedrock. But I'm pretty sure when we were at the start of the pack, bedrock, like there was like a gap between where we were, where there was an ice layer, and then it was water. So I'm not really sure where this rock crystal is even going to spawn. I guess we'll see in time. I am going to have to hunt some down at some point. But let's run around just for a few minutes. Oh, was that did I just see a sparkle? Right there? I did too. Oh, we've got a sparkle right near the base. That might be aquamarine though. Because I think this sees aquamarine too. Yeah, we got them all over the place. Wow. I hope that's not aquamarine. Because if so, that's going to make hunting down rock crystal really hard. I haven't had to do it the vanilla way in a long time, to be honest. And I may have to make a set of armor as well, actually, now that I think of it. Those headcrumb mobs are relentless. I don't really want to dig around my base either. I'd like to dig down to at least one of them. Somewhere over here, maybe. Hopefully, actually, with the amount of sparkles I'm seeing, he may have upped the spawn rate. Anyway, oh, look at all these guys coming. This is actually going to be a lot more work than I thought. This is going to be a ton. I'm going to have mobs everywhere as I'm doing this. And we probably need a fair amount of rock crystals, so this is something, man. I don't know if we can actually get into this today, because I may have to make a suit of armor. What was the armor I was going to make? Oh, go away. I can't even look right now. You guys are being a hassle, man. You know, getting hit in the back. Al's behind me. We got her down. We got Al. We got all the jerks all around doing jerk stuff. But yeah, okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we'll probably end this episode here, actually. Then tomorrow we'll make a suit of armor, because I'm definitely going to need it. Then we'll find some spots to actually dig down and see where the stuff is spawning. If it's spawning down at bedrock, it's going to be weird, because like I said, I think it's water. Unless that was just around a spawn area. Maybe it was just changed around a spawn area, where there was like that layer of ice at the bottom, then water. I'm really not sure, but I think I'm actually going to go ahead and wrap this episode here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. If you really liked it, hit the subscribe button. It is always appreciated. I want you guys all to have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.